Hey, how's it going guys? Jack and Matt here from the Toasty Bros, and today we're going to be reviewing this brand new $1,000 HP gaming laptop.
This laptop features a Ryzen 5 4600H, which we just tested a Ryzen 5 4th Gen laptop in the past, but this one comes with SMT, giving it 12 threads. But before we talk about this laptop, let's hear a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by, wait for it, GVGMall, an online marketplace to gain access to some really awesome discounted game keys, and more specifically, Windows 10 licenses.
So if you use the links in the description down below and type in code TB20 at checkout, you will get 20% off of your purchase. And activating Windows is as easy as actually buying the key. You literally just copy and paste it, and then boom, your Windows is activated.
Thanks again to GVGMall for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to use the link in the description down below and TB20 at checkout. Now, let's go ahead and get into this video, shall we?
All right guys, so opening up the box, your box will probably look a little bit more pretty than this. We actually already took a slight sneak peek at it because we didn't really know what was in this. So yeah, this is a 15.6-inch laptop, and honestly, a little bit on the heavy side. Now it is a gaming laptop, so that's to be expected, but let's go ahead and pull it out of its magical plastic wrapper. Now, one thing that I will go ahead and point out, and some of you might love this, some of you might hate it, brand new HP logo. It is no longer the crazy looking Omen logo. It's now kind of like on par with their new gaming desktop logo. It does kind of change color. It's reflective. It's kind of cool, but you know, I'm gonna be honest, I do kind of miss the old logo to an extent. But as far as the quality and finish of the laptop, like I said, it is sturdy. Like, it is a very just hefty feeling, I guess you could say, well-built laptop. It looks like we have two fans in the back on opposite ends. And as far as ports go, so we have two USB 3s in the side, we have mini display port, we have USB Type-C, and in typical fashion, we have the power port, we have Ethernet, we have another USB, we also have HDMI, full-size HDMI, we have a combo jack, and then we have an SD card reader, and that is it as far as ports go. So honestly, pretty typical with what you see with most laptops. Let's go ahead and open her up. So when we were picking out this laptop, Matt actually went through and made sure to opt for the 16 gigs of RAM because, well, for only like 20 bucks more, dual channel, 2 8 gig sticks, it's kind of just essential with a Ryzen laptop especially. Also 1650 Ti, so it's a 4 gig 1650 Ti. So it should be a little bit better than the 1650 Super, but not much, just to give you an idea on how to run. Also that 4600H is a 6-core 12 thread that boosts up to like 4 gigahertz. So this should be a pretty good laptop that'll be capable of most games. It'll probably run AAA titles pretty decent, and honestly, even some editing on the go. All right, time to press the awkwardly placed power button. Hey, on the bright side, it makes it harder for you to turn the laptop off accidentally, right? Okay, so light up keyboard, that's nice to see. And we can turn it on and off. I don't think it has a brightness feature, it just looks like on off. Really bright keyboard though. I don't know if the camera's picking it up well, but honestly, compared to most other laptops, this is a pretty bright backlit keyboard. It's not RGB or anything crazy, but this also isn't like a super high-end gaming laptop. This is meant for, you know, I guess you could say budget-oriented gaming laptop people, because honestly, getting one for, you know, somewhere between 800 and 1,000, you're gonna get a good gaming laptop. And
I'm Cortana.
She's talking to you again.
Man,
Again, ruining.
Cortana, why are you like this?
Wi-Fi there, and we'll
Oh
have your
yeah,
PC
dude, she's so
ready
fun
for
sounding. Okay, all right, Cortana, we got you. So the screen is 15.6, 1080p, 60 hertz. Now you can actually opt and pay some extra money to get 144 hertz, which is pretty awesome. All right guys, so we just got into Windows finally, and you know, it comes with a pretty nice background and everything, nice HP logo. One thing I will say, and not gonna bash on this, you know, but it's just for people out there, it does come with McAfee. I'll leave it at that. Comes with McAfee. But it also comes with a kind of cool HP control center, which actually shows like GPU utilization, CPU, the temps are right below. I don't know why it says 0 on that. I think it actually is using the integrated graphics right now, and I'll show you guys why we believe that. So if you go over here to processes, performance, as you can see, we go down to GPU, we have the actual dedicated GTX graphics card and also AMD Radeon graphics. See how it's at 1%? I think it's actually using the integrated graphics at idle, and then once we play games, it should go over to the actual discrete graphics card. Make sure you're on best performance for the power settings, and you should be good to go.
All right guys, so now that we've done a basic overview of this laptop, we're gonna go ahead and install some games and then see how it performs. Let's do it.
Okay guys, so the first game we're gonna kick this off with is Halo 3. So this is Halo 3 Master Chief Collection, so a little bit enhanced to an extent. We have the frame rate turned off, so unlimited. You know, I mean, look at that, 270 in the menu. That's the most important frame rate.
We did want to test Call of Duty Warzone, but with this SSD, it was probably impossible because a 200 gig download on a 256 gig SSD, not ideal. So you probably want to upgrade to something like a 500 gigabyte SSD with this model if you plan on playing Warzone, so keep that in mind. But this was a new game that just came out, and we wanted to give it a little bit of a shout out. Look at that, oh, almost 200 FPS, which was to be expected with a game like this, but hey.
Dude, I don't remember how to play anymore. Oh, the jumping, I forgot how high you go. How do I throw grenades? How do I punch?
It's like F. It's like weird keybinds. I had to go through and change it.
Is V punch maybe?
Yeah, it looks like this is a pretty balanced in terms of, oh my God, you got sniped, dude. The 1650 Ti seems to be doing pretty well. 95% usage across the board. The CPU is at 4 gigahertz, so that's pretty cool to see. Oh my.
Oh no, he has an overshield. Oh.
Blasted.
I was gonna kill my teammate.
Yay, there we go, Halo 3.
Claps.
Definitely
Claps.
runs on this laptop. Let's try another game real quick. All right, guys, the next game we're gonna be testing is everyone's favorite video game, Fortnite. Just kidding, this is just a game we're definitely gonna test on this laptop because it's probably gonna have no problems running it whatsoever. We are gonna enable pro settings once we get through all this stuff. It just shows how much we play Fortnite. We'll go into the settings tab, blah, 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 blah. Go here, settings. And we're gonna do pro settings. For those who are wondering what pro settings means, basically it's epic view distance, everything else on low, just to get the most FPS possible. With this laptop, only have a 60 hertz display. Really, you probably just want to lock it to 60 and call it a day, but if you do get the upgraded version with the 144 hertz screen, then yeah, you probably would want to unlock the frame rate or lock it to something like, well, 144 FPS, so you can do something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and dive into a solos match. I ain't gonna be a baby and go into squads. We're gonna just get some action right off the bat and get some gameplay footage. So let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Fortnite. We are going to drop it Lazy Lake, because actually, you know what, we're going from the opposite direction, so we're gonna drop here, hot drop. And yeah, we're gonna see what kind of frame rate we're getting. Right now, over 100 FPS, which as I mentioned, if you lock it to 60, would be more than enough for a laptop like this. But I know you gamers out there wanting to get over 60 FPS, this laptop can definitely do it. I'm very impressed with it so far, and it is not very loud. That's one thing I've noticed. Some of these gaming laptops nowadays run pretty hot and pretty loud, and that GPU only running at like 59, 58 degrees Celsius is very impressive for a laptop. As it starts ramping up and taking back everything I just said, it is a little bit loud in full gaming mode, but not as bad as some other laptops that we've tested.
On the bright side too, if you don't have the unlimited frame rate, we're getting over 144 FPS, so if you did want to get the 144 hertz screen, you could
do it. Easy peasy. And right next to
Is he shooting it? I think he's shooting at someone else.
Yes.
Oh, we're getting shot from the other way too. Oh my God, dude, build war, build war.
No!
Oh my
Got
God.
blasted in the face. But hey, I killed somebody. That's all that matters. But hey, look, over 100 plus FPS. Fortnite, guys. Look at that. Claps in the chat. Oh, don't go to the gulag in this game? Damn it. All right, let's go on to another one. All right, guys, the last game we're gonna be testing is Overwatch, which is probably gonna run perfectly smooth on this laptop. So be whoever you wanna be.
I want to do damage. This chick looks like she'd be doing some damage.
Can you do some damage? Now here we go on ultra settings. We're getting over 100 FPS. Pog.
What gun is this? It's like a shotgun or a sniper?
Yeah. Shotgun, probably.
How do you heal? Dude, why are...
Okay, got it. Look at that. But yeah, this laptop is gonna be more than powerful enough for games like this, Overwatch, Fortnite. You could play Warzone 2 if you wanted to, but in our situation, as we mentioned, the laptop did not come with a big enough SSD. So we do recommend getting the upgraded version for probably like a 50-ish bucks more. Definitely worth getting if you're playing games like, well, Warzone, as we mentioned before. And look at him, he's getting kills. He's a professional. Oh.
Ow.
Yeah, that's Overwatch. Runs pretty well on this laptop. How about we go ahead and wrap this video up real quick?
All right, guys, so it was really fun checking out this little over $1,000 HP laptop, and honestly, we're pretty impressed.
Some of the upgrades we might recommend is going with a bigger SSD out of the box, because 256 gigabytes is really hard for games like Warzone, and if that's what you want to play, it ain't going to happen on this machine. But yeah, no, it's a pretty nice little laptop. I really like the build quality, and honestly, for the money, you really cannot beat it. That Ryzen 4th Gen CPU is awesome. You can do things like video editing, maybe a little bit of streaming if you wanted to with it. I'm actually really impressed with this overall package, and HP has done a really good job with this laptop.
And this is a quick test of the webcam on this laptop from HP and a microphone test. Does it sound good? We don't know yet. We're not listening to it, but it looks pretty decent for...
It looks super white.
Yeah, yes.
So if you guys would like to purchase this laptop, don't forget to use links in the description down below. Don't forget to also check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our Twitch channel. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Adios, gamers.
Like a rushed outro.
Goodbye.
Good.